Hi, welcome to Blossom Your Creativity. My name is Debbie, and I'm so happy you stopped by for a visit. On this channel, I do DIYs and some faux foods. If this is your kind of jam, you're in the right place, so we can be creative together. Now, if you like what I'm doing, please leave me a thumbs up, comment, and share. And if you haven't already subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free. Simply hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified for new videos. So let's get started and craft away. It's the Minis Challenge, and this month it's Valentine's Day. Let's see what I created. So DIY number 1, I have this mini marshmallow, and I thought it would be cute to do a little Valentine's marshmallow. So I used a little glove, and I just took one of the thumbs, and I tucked it in, and then I just kept twisting until I got the effect that I like. And then once I did that, I'm now going to add a little ball. It comes in that little package from the Dollar Tree. Not ball, but what do you call it? Anyways. So once I have that hot glued on, then I'm just going to go around and put a little dab of hot glue on other areas just to keep it in place. And if you saw I had that little pick, I was just trying to make the ball a little fluffier. And now I'm going to add some of these heart sprinkles. I got these from Etsy, and I'm just using some of the tacky glue and adding it around the little beanie that I made out of mitten. And I'm just going to add this cute little bow, and I have another little embellishment. It's a little candy heart, and I got that from a pack on Amazon. So I'm just going to add that there onto the hat, and then I'm going to take the Mod Podge, and I'm just going to go throughout different areas of the beanie and add the Mod Podge, and then I will add some glitter. First the chunky and then the fine. Glitter makes everything better. So before we continue, I just want to talk about the challenge. It's a monthly minis challenge, and we are to create some miniature size DIYs for tiered trays, and this month is Valentines. Our monthly host is Crafting with Corie, and she has an awesome page, so make sure you go and check her out along with the playlist. I have added that to my description box. So let's see what DIY number 2 is. So I found these laser cut wood pieces. They came in a pack for Valentine's, and this one had these 5 little hearts. So I'm just painted each one a different color. I strung them on some baker's twine, and then I'm going to end up making a little garland. So once I have my heart strung, then now I'm using that dimensional paint to fill in the little design that's laser cut into the wood, and then I will do it with the white, and then I'll use the red, and it'll be alternating. Now that all of them are all painted, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of glitter to the wet dimensional paint, and I'm just using a fine white glitter. And then I'm taking this piece of ribbon, I removed the wire and cut the fringe, and now I'm just going to cut it in half and make these little strips so that I can create the pendants that will go on my garland. And I just simply cut it in little squares, and then I dovetailed the ends. And then once I've completed that, I will add it to the pendant, to the garland, and I'm adding the lettering with my little mini stamps from Hobby Lobby, and it says love. Super cute, I think. So I'll just add a dab of hot glue to the back of each heart, and later I did go do the pendant as well, just to make sure that it was secure, and you'll see it in the final reveal. So DIY number 3, I took this mini cutting board from Hobby Lobby. It was on the spring clearance, and I'm going to go ahead, well, I added a layer of Mod Podge prior off camera, and now I'm going to use these two colors, the Fruit Punch and Vintage Pink. Now once I have my stencil in place, I'm using some tape to make sure that I don't paint in areas I don't want paint in, and then I'm trying to do an ombre effect with those different colors, and it looks like I also added Barely Pink on my tray as well, so I'm just dabbing a little bit of that into those two colors, just to give it that ombre effect. After I removed the stencil, I saw a lonely heart, so I tried to add another one, but I didn't like it, so I ended up removing it and using another part of the stencil to create a better design at the top. And once I completed that and let it dry, then I added this color shift paint. It's a purple and blue, and added that to the wording and all of the hearts and designs, and that just gives it a shimmer effect in the light, and it looks like glitter, but it's not glitter, so I thought that would help. And then I added a cute little ribbon and made a finger bow, and then just added one of those little gems in the middle of the bow. And this is DIY done, and I hope you guys like this one, and you'll see it in the final reveal. Moving right along to DIY number 4. In this one I used the chocolate bar, vintage Victorian, and blushed pink for as my colors, and I took this little laser cut wood chocolate bar, and I'm going to go ahead and paint the chocolate bar itself with the chocolate bar paint. Oh, what a surprise. So I'll just go ahead and do that, and then the little wrapper, I'm using the different color pinks. So for the top of the wrapper, I thought it would be nice to have some gold tones in there with the pink. So I'm using that gold Posca pen, and this gives me a cleaner look. So now I apply my wrapper, and I wasn't sure where to put that cute little heart, but I eventually decided just to include it into the wrapper itself. Then once all the painting was done and dried, then I will use a black marker to outline the pieces of the chocolate bar and add a cute little saying on the wrapper itself, as you can see there. And then I'm adding the Mod Podge to the chocolate bar just to make it look wet, or make it look like a real chocolate bar, and I do that to the wrapper as well. And then I'm going to add the cute little heart to the wrapper and make sure that it's hot glued, and then I just add a little bit of glitter just to the heart itself. And then to attach the wrapper to the chocolate bar, I'm just using a combination of wood glue and super glue, and you'll see it in the final reveal. Alright, last one, DIY number 5. Here's another one of those laser cut wood projects using the same pinks tones that I had in previous DIYs, and I'm just stippling the paint on the wood itself. I want to have some of that design show through, so I don't want to give it a thick coat of paint, and I'm going to give each piece different colors, and that will be added back to the base sign, and you'll see that in a minute. I love how this little heart came out with the two tones, and then I added a little bit of the lighter pink to that little laser cut area. So now with the chocolate paint, I am covering the chocolate sign, and then that little chocolate, I'm trying to make it look like a caramel chocolate. So I use a combination of chocolate bar and nutmeg, and then I added some of the pink tones just to kind of give it that caramel look. So I hope that makes sense. I hope I explained that correctly. So now I want to paint my base, and I'm using this Barely Pink, and I'm doing the same thing. I'm just stippling the top. I don't want to go into the letters because now I'm going to add the painted letters on top. I want to make sure that I can see where they're supposed to go. And I'm adding them with some wood glue, and I'm just looking to make sure that the letters are straight, and I'm thinking it looks pretty good. So I'll just continue to put all the letters on, and then I will give the chocolate and the chocolate word and all of the chocolate candies a coat of Mod Podge just to give it that glossy look, and then that will be done, and you will see this in the final reveal. Hope you all enjoyed what I made today. Thank you to Corie for hosting this monthly collaboration. I really enjoy participating, and I hope that you guys have been inspired to create your own Valentine's minis for a tiered tray. Stay safe and keep crafting. Bye bye now.